So there's a famous painting. It's called Starry Night. There's lots of stars in the heavens, and it's over a village, and the church is dark. And that picture haunts me. Imagine a place where the churches aren't flourishing. The nurseries are empty. There's no weddings that are going on. There's no impact in their local community. Well, the truth is we don't have to imagine that, because in many parts of our country, that's what we've got.
So Leadership Network is partnering with a lot of the pastors to uncover what the new issues are.
Our organization is designed to come alongside churches and leaders that are doing incredible work and put them in connection with one another. And when we get the right people in the room, change happens, and it happens quickly.
We work with these few significant leading light churches that are going to influence everyone else. And so our job is to help them take an idea, put it into implementation, then drive it to impact. And then what we want to see is the resources and tools that are being used be translated and broken down so that almost any church in America could use.
When you think about innovation, you oftentimes think about whatever the latest, hottest, great idea is. But where the real difference is being made is when those ideas get legs and then lead to incredible impact, both in the individual lives of the leaders, but then also in their churches, and even more importantly in the communities where they serve.
So what we're trying to do at Leadership Network when it comes to technology is we're trying to be 2 steps ahead. Most of the time the church is really 2 steps behind. And it kind of gives it a real sense of urgency, because if we're not 2 steps ahead today, we'll be 2 steps behind tomorrow.
Transformation happens when they take the idea back to their church and it works. Changing their community, changing the school in their area. That's an exciting thing.
We are able to take the best innovators, the best churches, and take their ideas and share them. Churches all over the country, really all over the world. And that's what we're excited about.
In some of our next generation leadership groups, these are guys who we say they're building the plane while it's in flight, and they're just trying to figure out, how do I keep this thing going? People share their ideas, share their pain. Those connections are at the heart of what really makes our organization distinctive.
My best day is when a pastor will say to me, that mentor that you got for us, if we had not heard this guy, we never could have made this thing happen. That was an A+ day. That made it all worth it.
The picture I would love to see painted is the Starry Night. But then in the center of that picture, I would like to see a church all lit up and the light radiating from the church. So that is not just about the church having light, but the whole city having light because of what the church is doing. And that's what Leadership Network's all about.
I wonder, am I making an impact? And then I'll get an email or a phone call from a church leader in a church that I've never heard of, and they tell me, this made a difference in my church. This made a difference for me as a leader.
It's a real calling. I can't think of any other place that I could be that gives me the opportunity to serve alongside people who are making a difference in the church.
I just love it. It's the greatest thing ever. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm making a big impact.
It's time. We're not done, and we need help.